aware of a creature moving out of the woods, or moving in the first layer of trees along the side of the road, and attempting to make an attack on you, and you see this coming.
I'll pull my bow and arrow and shoot it.
Okay, you are currently riding a horse, so you draw your bow, and
You fall off your horse.
you fire an arrow. Are you going to stop the horse, or are you going to fire while moving?
Fire while moving.
Okay, take a -2.
Okay.
So I guess they don't have mounted combat then. Don't remember what the feat is called, but
He's not holding on to a moving horse and trying to make a precision attack. I think I was quite nice.
I do have advantage though because it hasn't made its turn yet.
Yes, you do have that. Roll 2 2s.
20.
20. 20 will hit.
Down to 5 arrows.
No. How much damage do you do?
18.
18 points of damage. Oh, wait, I need my... Oh, no! I need my file. I need my... Where are you? Campaigns.
What does the thing look like?
You see the strangest thing you have ever seen in your young life. You see what appears to be a floating orb with a large eye in the center over a toothy maw full of sharp fangs.
I know what that is. I don't know if Vendor would. Can I roll something to sell if I know what that is?
You can check your knowledge as an action.
Oh, right. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could do
Is it
that.
business dwarf?
Yes. That is exactly... I don't know how you got that. That's exactly what it is. You said you dealt 18 points of damage?
Yeah.
18 points of damage to 5. Cool. Alright, you hit it. It, moans in pain.
Pain, you say?
Pain, I say.
Yeah.
Pain.
Air quotes. Pain.
Pain.
18 is a lot of damage.
Oh, don't do that.
The creature fires the attack it was trying to hit you with. It uses a random one. How do I choose?
On my knee.
I guess I need a 1d4. Okay, I can do that.
Did it, yeah.
2. Target creature must succeed. So, as it grins at you from the shadow of a tree, you see a tentacle rise up along one side of the eye and glow with magical light before emitting a beam in your direction. You must make a wisdom saving throw.
My brain just went in really dark places.
I got a 13.
You fail the wisdom saving throw. You
Oh, no.
are now afraid of this target, deathly terrified of this alien creature that defies all reason in its existence.
So I guess I just keep on running down the road.
You now must move in a direction away from this creature. You can choose this direction, but directly away is preferred by your fear-addled mind. Meaning that you can choose to run directly away from this thing would put you going at an angle into the woods. but it is also, you can choose to run down the road instead. Being that it was ahead of you, you would be running back toward your party if you ran down the woods, and you are aware of this.
Alright, fine, I'll turn around and run back towards the party.
Turning around like a little bitch.
Hey, it hit me with something. And then it's like, oh my god, it's scary.
Yeah, he's afraid. He's
You
afraid.
just wait till you get hit by it, fuckers.
He's afraid of the hentai monster.
Wouldn't you be?
No, I'm a loli. I'm prefer to it.
It shot some weird magic beam at me, and then nothing happened, and I'm scared of it.
Some weird beam at you.
And I'm scared of it.
Is that the thing?
Explains why you're beaming.
This is what you saw, Vendar.
Oh
Turns out it
no!
doesn't actually cast magic.
Now
Pretty-
then,
pretty
next...
horrifying.
Right, I need this.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was.
Fuck's sake, dude! Why are you throwing? What? No!
It is...
Undead Beholder.
Could be. It is Tam's turn. Tam, you know that your paladin indicated that there were undead ahead and to the right of the road in the forest, and you tore off, pulling your greatsword?
Yes.
Okay. You move into the woods, and as you push yourself through the trees, which aren't so close that they're difficult to traverse, but you see a space opening up before you, and you can see two shadows within the clearing. If you move a second time, you will be able to approach them, but at the end of your first move, you are not within range.
Then I will instead make ready to charge and do a perception check.
Okay, so you're delaying a charge action.
Yes.
A charge action...
I'm going to do that next
If I
turn.
recall correctly, in 5th edition, a charge action allows you to double move, but you need the feat charger in order to attack after double moving.
Yeah, the charger is just a feat. You can dash like anyone else to double move up to him, but if you want to double move and attack, you need the feat.
Huh?
So you still have an action for this
Excellent.
turn. You still have your action for this turn if you want to... Oh, child.
No, Gina was asking me something.
Oh. She has a childlike voice.
Yeah, I made a perception check and it was bad.
Okay.
So, I'm done.
Okay, you're done. That is fine. After Tam, it is enemy 2. Enemy 2 notices you and begins moving through the trees toward you. And that's when you become aware of this visage. And it will also choose to use an I-beam attack.
Oh no, not the I-beam!
The I-beams.
Hey, it's scarier than it sounds.
Different.
It won't be.
You may... I don't know if this monster has multiple attacks with its eye beams. You might want to check with that in the monster manual.
I am looking.
Because it would totally suck if it just shot everything all at once.
It does not...
Tristan,
What?
will I need to make a roll of any kind? Am I being attacked?
Yes, you need to make a constitution save.
I don't know what kind of.
Okay. 12.
You failed a constitution save. You are paralyzed.
Oh god.
Alright. I need to take about 10 minutes to go take care of something, so that's perfect.
Okay.
Just don't have enemy 3 attack him.
Gina, Gina needs my help with something.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. Let's see. No, Drew, according to this, it just says that it's on its action, it can use an eye ray.
Okay.
Choosing one target. It doesn't. None of these say that it can have multiple targets or use multiple rays. And that could be an effect of being a zombie, because I think that the living one can use more than one at a time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But being a zombie has some drawbacks.
A lot when it comes to Beholder, but
La
I think the challenge rate is like halved or something.
Bruinor, you're up. You are on the road, and Tam has just run off into the woods. And stopped.
Okay. I will follow,
You follow.
and when I reach the edge near the trees, I'm going to leave the skulls down.
Okay, so you drop the skulls as a free action while you're during your move. You get within 5 feet of Tam, because that's as far as your single move action allows you. And you notice that he seems to be stopped and staring ahead at 2 shadows in the clearing directly along his path of movement.
Don't say shadows, man.
Sorry. Silhouettes. They appear to be floating orbs, moving in the shade of the trees. One of them is approaching.
Oh no.
So I can't tell what they are.
You see silhouettes of floating orbs that seem to have vines or tendrils or tentacles rising and writhing about them.
Oh no. Anime hentai.
That's exactly what it is.
I kind of need to draw my axe and shield.
You should draw them buried, hilt deep in a Undead Beholder. So you, like I said, you're about 5 feet away from Tam, and he is stock still, staring at this oncoming threat.
No, I'm saying I need to draw my axe and shield because I didn't actually.
I'm sorry, my brain went to draw them as in make a picture of them.
No.
You
No,
draw...
that would be really bad timing.
You may use your action to draw the shield, and your move action can be used, or the incidental can be used to draw the sword, axe. And that makes it enemy 3's turn. Bye, Joseph. Enemy 3's turn. And you're going to see one malicious eye glint from the clearing of trees as it looks in your direction, begins moving toward you. And a glow of magic as it fires a beam at you, Bruinor. Please make a wisdom save.
Oh, well. I assume a 5 didn't do very well.
No. As you look upon Tam's frozen form and the approaching silhouettes and that sneering eye glinting at you in the shade of the trees, you feel an overwhelming and powerful fear come over you and drive you away from these things. You have no desire to be anywhere near anything so terrifying. You are...
See, they're terrifying.
you are under the effect of fear until you save.
Oh god. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And must you
We're all just gonna end up running away, leaving Tam to be eaten.
you must move away from the thing that is making you afraid. After enemy 3 is Leah. You have seen 2 of your compatriots run into the woods and then stop.
Well, it doesn't seem like a good idea to go there.
Fireball.
No, you haven't seen the monsters.
No,
You have no
yeah.
indication of what's going on.
No, but I see two of them run in and then stop, and that's not a good sign.
Maybe they're planning something.
Maybe.
Get all the D4s.
Okay, so Kubrel and Raiken are still behind me. That's well, still here.
Yes, they're still
The rest
there
of them
with
must run
you,
off.
and
Okay.
also the shit. Hang on. Haha. Hang on.
Oh my gosh. The guy might be able to help us.
He is a cleric who's supposed to hunt undead. Imagine he's got some
Oh right,
smites.
he forgot to roll his. Oh, so that's what's going on.
There we go. He'll take his turn on the next round.
Ah, okay.
He was surprised.
He was so
What a
fun.
good cleric that is. Okay.
Forgot about him. I forgot about him.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to try and sneak. I'm going to try and sneak into the forests. Not as far up as they do, but kind of behind them in the same direction and try to see what they're looking at.
Okay.
So that's a stealth check, I
move up,
suppose.
yeah, sure. Yes, please roll for stealth and move at half speed.
Yeah. Let's see. It's surprisingly high. I didn't know I was proficient in it, but that's good to know. So that's 17.
Okay. La 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 la. Passive. Perception. Okay. You don't hear any indication that you have been spotted. You also don't hear anything in the forest like monsters moving or leaves crunching or anything like that. You just hear the low hiss of droned out breath rustling through the leaves like a sigh. You move halfway up so you get to the edge of the road, and you can see clearly the backs of your compatriots as they're stopped. Tam appears to be stopped almost mid-stride, and you can see that Bruenor is actually, like, leaned back. His weight is on his back foot, like he's about to turn and head back in your direction.
I still don't see the enemies.
You do see, as you're now this close, you can see one of them, and you do see, like I said, a floating silhouette as they're enshrouded by the trees. There isn't much direct sunlight falling on them.
Okay. And can I indicate how far away they are?
From your current position, they were 50, and you moved, like 15 just now. So this one is, like about another 30 feet through the trees at this point. It's moving toward you.
Okay, well, okay, where the fuck did I leave my? I thought I'd maybe I'd have them in
Well, you have
another.
used your action to do stealth.
Oh, so that doesn't count as a move action.
No, that is an action.
Oh well,
action.
in that case, that is my turn then. I'll just have to sit there and hide.
I literally just wrote that. The clarification.
Oh no, I was completely aware. I believe that in order to move and maintain your stealth, you have to move at half your speed. I think that is in there.
Trust me. I, in fact, wrote all these books.
That is not true.
They materialize
No, that is
of
true.
my will. You're all characters in my dungeon, which is your reality.
No, this is Everybody Loves Raiken.
What kind of dungeon?
This is my story.
Dungeon where you must sit next to a A square, like a small moving tapestry. Only there's nothing really all that interesting being shown, yet you're entranced by it.
Damn it.
I don't
You can
feel
stop talking
entranced.
into this talking box that mimics the facsimile of your friends. But it has
Well,
no soul.
All right. Well.
Moving on.
yeah, yeah. It's still end of my turn, so it's still the next person.
I know, I'm just checking to make sure that I'm got the rules right. Or if I don't, then to correct myself.
There, that's. I knew I had it written down.
Jerry Reichenfeld. That's not everybody loves Raiken though. That's just Reichenfeld.
Okay.
Everybody loves
enough of that.
Raiken.
Enough of that. So, anyway, alright, it doesn't say anything about moving at half speed, so you can move as far as you like, but I imagine you probably just wanted to go to the edge of the road anyway. It is Kubriel's turn.
Since I'm on her already, is she able to move?
Wherever
does
she
has...
moves, you move with her automatically.
That's how physics works.
But like, so would she be able to attack, and then it'd be Baron's turn, and then I'd be able to attack?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to charge up. Like, well, not charge, but I'm going to basically move with her. You said how far was everything?
40.
15, 30, 40. They're about 45 feet away from you into the woods.
Dang it, she wouldn't be able to attack then if I,
She can double move, and then you can flank around behind them. Although you wouldn't know that until you got it. Moving your full move speed on her, you'll notice that these things are still outside of your attack range once you get there. And you see these horrible monstrosities floating in the woods. You also, as you're heading there, will pass by your other 3 allies, one of which appears to be stone still, and the other one looks like he wants to run away.
Okay.
You are now between Tam and this horrifying-looking creature. It drools.
It drools. Let's see.
And the dim light in the cover of leaves with the flowing sunlight coming through gives it an even more eerie cast.
Okay, so I mean, she double moved, so she's she can't do anything else then after that. So her turn's done then.
Did you put your so when you say you double moved, did you put yourself directly next to this thing? Then I just want to know where you are.
Yes, if I can see the creature as she comes up, then I just go right to it.
Okay, then
it.
She will dash, and you will now be adjacent to this thing. It smells awful. It smells like death.
Yay.
And so now it is Baron's turn. Baron was up in the air. What is Baron doing now?
That I guess that depends what he see. Has he seen the enemies?
Has he seen the enemies? No, he hasn't seen the enemies. They're in the trees, covered by leaves.
Okay.
They're beneath the cover of the leaves of the trees. He's up in the air.
Okay, but he did see the allies hiding, or well, stopping.
Sure. I mean, you're also in telepathic communication with him, so you can just tell him, hey, there's enemies, come here.
Yeah, true. So, well, he flies down then. He doesn't fly to me this time, because that will give away my location. He flies down to Borinor and who was it who went into the forest?
All of your allies, save for the cleric of the Raven Queen, are now in the woods. Bruinor, again, leaning back like he's about to move away from the creatures. Tam, completely stone still. And
Okay, then it
Raiken
flies
just
down
charged in magnificently on his tiger.
Then it flies down to Tam.
Okay.
Can we see Vendar now? Is he here?
No, nobody has seen Vendar yet.
Am I fighting different beholders?
Maybe.
One of those is a. Don't kill them.
In any event, as soon as Barin comes down and settles near, Tam, it's going to send you telepathically. I think there's something wrong with your friend.
Right.
He seems... You see him, like, tapping him with his claw. Frozen or... scared stiff. He's barely breathing.
Then I tell him to stay there and protect them for enemies that get close.
Right, yeah, I'll block all the blows, man. I got this. I'm like onto a shield. It is now standing on Tam's shoulder, coiled up with its back arched like a cat. Raiken, you're up. This thing is hideous and stanky, and it's like 3 feet away from you.
Then I beat it back real quick.
Don't forget to use smite.
Is there anything I'm allowed to do but stand still?
I believe that paralyzed means that you cannot leave your square. I have a little thingy. It tells me exactly.
Tristan,
Chair?
while you're looking that up, I want to let you know that since I technically would have my lance out right now, I'm not exactly right next to him. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to use it.
Alright, here we go. Paralyzed. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated, which means something can just walk up to you and kill you. You cannot move, you cannot speak.
Okay, I breathe.
Yes, you breathe. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a crit, if the attacker is within 5 feet. You are effectively unconscious, for all intents and purposes, but you're standing up. You're
And breathe.
Yes, and, well, you still breathe when you're unconscious.
Can he blink?
Yeah.
Wait,
Is there a way to
he's
fix the
unconscious?
condition?
He's paralyzed. Paralyzed basically makes you the same as unconscious. What did you do, Raiken?
No, I was just letting you know that I wasn't, like, right next to him. I'm far enough away that my lance can hit him.
Oh. Okay, well then there's about 5 feet between you, since the lance should be a reach 10 weapon, right?
Yeah, I just want to make sure I wasn't so close, like, there wasn't a problem with me, like, distance-wise where I couldn't use my lance, because
Okay.
I think don't have to be a certain...
If you try to attack something that's directly next to you, I think you deal... You're at disadvantage, or you deal, like, bludgeoning damage instead. I forget.
Here, I'll have it written down on my sheet now for any future.
Right.
What are you looking for?
The
Lances?
description of the lance. Because it's
They're
not written.
they're a reach weapon, but if you they're two-handed unless you're on a horse. If you're adjacent to someone, you have disadvantage to attack with it. They're a D12.
Yeah, here we go. Yes, I found it.
Yeah, so disadvantage if they're next to me.
Yes. Okay, so that's what you know. So you are at... Well, given that, your Kubriel wouldn't have had to use a second move to put you in range, because you were already in range. She just wasn't in range.
Well, dang it.
Okay, so... So you're attacking with your lance?
I am going to, but first I am going to use Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
and cast it on the creature.
Okay.
And that is my bonus action. And then I will attack.
Alright, so you cast
With-
Hunter's Mark on enemy number 2.
Yes. And then I attack. Oh, dear God. So I feel like I'm going to miss because I just got an 8.
Is that the,
Come on,
is that the
man.
total?
Yeah, that's literally the total that I got.
An 8.
Or running away are terrible at this.
Well, you good news for you is you miss. You do miss. That is in fact a miss.
Okay, then I attack again.
All right, you make a second attack.
And I get a natural 20.
All right, you crit. Too bad this thing's immune to critical. No, I'm kidding.
Don't forget to smite.
Do forget to smite.
Do you forget to smite?
You should save it for later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it like 3 times a week.
Okay, so it's double, right? Then 2d12s, not 1.
When you roll for damage on a crit, you roll 2 of whatever your damage die is.
Ooh, I like that.
And if you're smiting, you double the smite, I think. That's a good
Double the
one.
The creators did address that in one of their sage advice things. They did not intend for smite to double its dice.
Okay then, do not double. Well, but I believe that smite doubles its damage against undead anyway, so that's fine, right? Right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Boom.
If
yeah,
does
it
it
does.
double damage?
It's
Oh,
1d8
okay.
plus 1d8 for undead or fiend.
Oh, plus 1d8. That's not double. That's plus 1d8.
No,
Yeah, because you
So-
can choose to blow your highest slot.
yeah, it's 50% more.
Depending on
Okay.
the slot you use. You could always drop a level 3 spell slot on it.
Okay, so I'm calculating everything right now.
Oh, no, you can't. You don't have any 3rd level spell slots. You could always drop a 2nd level spell slot on it.
Yeah. Because I've got a bunch of calculations I'm doing right now.
Raiken from the sun, right? Just Raiken leap. Like Quantum Leap?
Mhm.
I suppose.
I was going with 90s shows.
Gotcha.
I actually think I'm mistaken. I think smite is doubled. It's just if you have the Great Weapon Fighter, that does not apply.
Oh.
So it is doubled?
I believe so.
Does that mean it's doubled plus the 1d8? So does he get plus 2d8 plus double?
Yeah, he would take the whole
Crits
thing
would,
and then double it.
yeah.
Crits generally
double
double
all
all
dice.
dice involved, and I was treating it like a sneak attack, which gets doubled on a crit. But let's see if there's anything to the contrary. Divine Smite. You can expend a paladin spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target. In addition to the weapon's damage, the extra damage is 2d8 for a first level spell slot. Blah de blah de blah. The damage increases if the target is 1d. It doesn't say anything about it not doubling, so I would imagine it counts as damage dice, and on a crit, all damage dice
Yeah.
are doubled.
So
That's
essentially I jumped from 3d8 because of the regular 2d8 and plus 1d8 for undead to 6d8.
Yes, because you crit. Critting is good. You should crit.
Okay. That will all equal... I gotta get my calculator out. Okay.
It's adding. It's just doing a little
Yeah,
plus
that's better.
sign.
Shut up! There's a lot of numbers!
Okay, it's the 2 lines, but they're not horizontal. One's vertical. They're not diagonal. Not the diagonal 2 lines. The other one.
Okay, so with my attack plus my hunter's mark plus
Does Hunter's Mark deal a d8?
actually it deals 1d6.
So 2d6.
God damn it, that's another one I have to do.
Oh no, you do more damage. How terrible.
Oh my god.
Okay, at least I have that number. Okay, so I just have to add the one more d6.
Oh my god, math is so hard.
It's the worst.
Okay, I deal a total of 56 damage.
Holy
That's
shit.
a shit ton of damage.
How much of that was radiant? Out of curiosity.
Radiant.
I get the feeling you don't know, and it doesn't actually matter with this enemy.
Hold on.
We're gonna be here a while.
35 damage was radiant.
So this thing, you you ride into the woods valiantly, drawing your lance, thrust it forward right beneath the thing's eye, and yell with the might of your god as your weapon explodes with light, searing every inch of this thing's undead flesh, lighting the area around you, revealing the horrifying floating cadavers that they are, and singeing away much of its body. It is now severely bloodied.
What?
What?
It's not even dead.
Not dead.
Are you
Of course it's
kidding?
not dead. It was only 56 damage.
Well, only 56 damage. Shut up, Ben.
You're not here.
Dude, that description totally sounded like you killed it. And what?
I was just like, no.
56 damage, and then plus with the radiant damage, that should also double. It's still not dead.
Wait, didn't you say that it didn't double the radiant?
No, it doesn't double. It just gave
No,
him
it
another
does.
die, and then it doubles everything because it's a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The radiant dice from Smite end up doubling as well.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, it all doubled because of the
Yeah,
crit.
he did that.
Yeah, he did all the math out. It was mathed. He mathed it. It was fine.
Lots of that.
God damn it.
But no, it is still
You were
floating
so
there.
excited. You were sure it was gonna die.
I knew I should have used a second level spell slot.
Yeah, shoulda, didn't.
You're saving it for later,
Yeah.
were you?
Yeah.
No, he was saving it.
I was hoping since it was a crit that it would kill it.
Why wouldn't you? Why are you so stingy with your main attack?
So after
This
Raiken
is
blows
the-
his load
This
but
is
doesn't
the gift.
Raiken blows his load but doesn't seal the deal. It's Vendar's turn.
Why do you have to be afraid? You need to kill it.
Vendar's running.
Alright.
Please make a what was it? Wisdom? Hang on.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, wisdom sounds right. To wisdom saving throw.
17.
17.
Dun, dun, dun.
You because saving throws are made they're still made at the end of the turn, right? I'm not remembering that wrong, am I?
It depends on the effect.
Oh,
They
yeah.
specify when you make a saving throw.
The target can repeat the saving throw at the end. Okay, yes, it's at the end of your turn. So you have now moved your full movement speed away. You're 120 feet
So
away.
I
from
run
this
another
thing.
120 feet away. Can I even
No,
see
no,
them
that's
anymore?
not another 120 feet, because didn't you approach this thing? Hang on. You couldn't move yet on your last turn. You're just 120
Oh,
feet
you're
away
right.
from this thing. In any event, so you move the 120 feet away, you roll your save, and suddenly your mind clears. You realize that fear is the mind killer, and you must not give in to fear. You don't know why you were running from this thing. It's a zombie like everything else. So you turn and are ready to attack your aggressor, but your turn is over, so
Right.
you can't.
Can I still see it?
Yeah, it's it's got partial cover at the edge of the woods from the trees, but you can still see it. After Vendar is
I assume I can't make the bonus action to hide or anything.
no, your turn is over when you made the save. You get no further
Alright.
actions. Let's see. This thing has a move speed of wow.
All of it. All the speed.
It's going to head down parallel to the road among the trees, keeping 3 of its eyes looking at you. But it moves 40 feet closer to you, so it's now 80 feet away from you.
So it's slow as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's impressively slow.
I can
So-
go ahead and just keep my distance and shoot at it until it's dead.
It is Tam's turn. Tam is paralyzed, so he breathes and sweats. Tam, you may now roll your con saving throw.
Oh. Okay.
Wake up, Tam. It was all a
Um,
bad dream.
There's a
con
dragon on the
saving
shoulder.
throw. Hi, dragon. 7.
A 7. You are still paralyzed, but you're aware that.
Dragon go ahead and takes a shit on his shoulder.
There is a dragon on your shoulder, and it's moving around nervously. You're also aware that Raiken ran ahead of you on his tiger and stabbed the thing that paralyzed you. And it exploded with holy light, but it's still there. After Tam is that enemy that attacked you. It is going to point its eye beam at Raiken and pull the trigger. Alright, Raiken, please
trigger?
make a Constitution shut-up saving throw.
Constitution shut up saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, fuck. I got a 5.
You're paralyzed.
Son of a bitch!
Raiken, who was valiantly fighting and stabbing
Doing
things,
so
suddenly
poorly
just
in these.
freezes, completely still.
Is Kubriel still moving?
Uriel's capable of moving.
She
Can
can
she,
run him
can
off.
she like point my lance at someone so it runs into somebody?
I mean, she could, but it's likely that the act of running into them would simply knock you off of her, not really pierce them. Cleric of the Raven Queen is finally not paralyzed or surprised.
You mean
whatever.
surprised?
Yeah, that's what
He's
I
never
meant to
paralyzed.
say. He's finally not surprised. Cleric, destroy undead.
Cleric, get us all out of fear and paralyzation.
You can't talk.
I'm speaking like out of character, hoping that like somehow I can like reach his mind.
Oh, okay. Doesn't work. Channel divinity. We like those. Wait, that doesn't... If we read that word for word, that means that if it is within 30 feet of you and you turn it, it wants to move away from you but it can't, because the space that it would want to move into is still within 30 feet of you. As an action, yes. Okay, so he's going to charge into the woods, shouting, "Foul beasts! In the name of the Raven Queen, I cast thee asunder!" And he holds up a silver pendant that's on a chain around his neck. All who can see it see a image that looks like a raven's head with a sapphire blue eye. The whole thing appears to be of sterling silver. It must make a wisdom saving throw, and he is within range of both of them, so 2. So that's 3 makes that. -1, so that's a 17 and an 11. So the DC is his spell save DC, which is
Oops.
16. So only one of them is turned. Number 3, the one who you did not attack, Raiken, is suddenly bathed in holy light of the Raven Queen, and it seems to shy away. After the Cleric of the Raven Queen is Bruenor.
I guess I've turned around and run in the opposite direction.
Right. Please make your saving throw. You all see Bruenor run from the woods. He looks
Running like a
terrified.
little girl.
Oh, yes. You should definitely say that
excuse
in
me?
character when you're not paralyzed.
Running towards
really
the
hope-
right.
I really hope it hits Raiken with the fear beam.
Okay. This is wisdom.
I want him to have to jump off Kubriel.
Yeah, yours is a wisdom save.
Shit. 6.
You are still afraid. You have.
I'm gonna be back to town by the time we're done.
You have run 50 feet back, so one movement speed puts you back in the road, the other one puts you another 25 feet down the road. You have abandoned your snake skulls. Enemy
After
3.
I
All
know where
that
they are.
trouble.
Enemy 3 must move away from the cleric to escape. So it's going to move 40 feet away through the woods, dodging around trees noiselessly as it hovers. Leah! You just saw a terrified-looking Bruenor run past your hiding place and start careening down the road. At the same time, you see that now both Tam and Raiken are completely motionless. Their breath is barely noticeable from your distance.
They said that one of the heads moved. Were there one of the heads close together, or the third one?
It was the one you couldn't see. So you saw the cleric run out, hold up a silver pendant, and a brilliant flash of divine light filled the area, illuminating the one you could see, but it didn't seem affected by it.
Okay. So I see how many?
You see one. The other one, just for understanding, the other one is blocked by trees and your allies ahead of you.
Okay.
So it has complete cover from you. At your
Okay.
distance, this one has... Am I able to do 1/4? I think I can do 1/4 cover.
Just trying to think if I should use fireball or not. I don't want to waste it if I can only attack one enemy.
Well, you're not aware of the second enemy, so you might not
Yeah,
choose...
that-
Right, if you think
yeah.
there's only one enemy, your character probably wouldn't use it.
Exactly. So I wouldn't use it.
Right.
Sorry guys. Trying to stick
cover.
clear.
No, there's only 1/2 and 3/4, so it has half cover, so it gets +2 AC. Okay. So, what are you doing with your action? You are currently hidden in the brush.
Well, okay. Let's see. I can do 2 of them. That's 20 damage.
See, the
Okay.
DM screen is very useful.
That one is definitely stronger, but the one I see is the one that did I see that one get attacked by?
The one you can see is the one that had like half its body blown away in a
Yeah.
divine rage unleashed upon it by the Dragonborn, who then froze.
Okay, then I'm going to Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
So I'm going to send an Eldritch Blast. I think I'm going to save my spell slots for the moment. And that's a ranged spell attack, yeah. And it's 2 attacks because there's 2 individual beams, even when I send it at the same target.
Okay.
So that's 2.
2 attack rolls, 1 damage roll.
Yeah. Because that's your rule for some reason. Oh, okay. Let's see, what was my ranged attack again? I think it was +6.
Yeah,
But I
for
have to
some
look.
reason, because that's what's written.
Yeah, in the spell it says that they're individual attacks, which would mean that they're individual damage as well. But
Yeah,
I don't
you,
really get
you
that.
do roll damage for each ray. Ray attacks that have multiple rays, you roll each ray's damage separately. But for AoE attacks, everyone saves, but you only roll damage once and apply it to everyone.
Okay, well, it's 16 for both of them.
Both of them?
I rolled the same on both die.
Okay. Well, you hit.
No, yay. So that's. So should I just continue doing the damage with 1 die and multiply, or should I throw for 2 individual ones?
Roll for 2 individual rays.
Okay. So that's plus my charisma, which is. Keep having to scroll. I'm going to change to a more useful character sheet later on because I had to scroll so often. It's annoying.
I just ignore the conversation and keep my thing scrolled to where the initiative is listed.
Okay, so that's 110 and 111, so that's 21 then in total.
11 in total, you said?
21 in total.
21 in total. Alright, your Eldritch Blast rays hit true and tear away more of its rotten flesh, and yet it continues to float.
Weren't even particularly close to killing it. After all that big
Yeah,
stab it and light it on the holy fire or whatever he did.
Yeah, says the guy who did 18 damage on his first turn and is the only one fighting his target, which has the same amount of HP as theirs.
I got hit to run away. I've only had one.
Eldritch Blasts are evocations, just in case that has anything to do with it. I don't know. I don't know anything about Undead Beholders, so...
Alright, so, Leah, that is your turn. Are you moving anywhere?
Yep.
Okay. Kubriel's turn.
Okay, so what's the setup right now?
The setup is that you are within
I know
melee. You are within melee reach of this thing, but you're paralyzed. So you can think, but you can't act. You can't make your body move at all, but you can think. So you can still give Kubriel commands.
Okay. You said this one was extremely bloody.
Yes, it's extremely bloody. Like, super bloody. Like, so
Okay.
bloody you could probably sneeze at this thing and it would get covered in snot.
Okay, but is it affected at all by the cleric right now?
It did not appear to respond to the cleric's incantation and show of divine force.
Because I was far enough away to not attack with my or to be able to attack with my lance. If I move away at first, does the creature get to attack me, even though we're not technically next to each other?
If it has a reach weapon, it could do it.
Crap, those tentacles could be a reach weapon.
It could be a reach weapon.
I forgot to add them.
Whack you with my eye tentacle. You notice, because you are this close, you notice that each of its tentacles ends in an eyeball that leers at you.
I don't want to risk it, so I'm going to make a bite attack.
So you're going to move closer and bite. In order for her to bite, she has to get within range.
Yeah, I know. Actually, no, I'm going to send her away. I'll take the risk. I'll send her away.
Okay, you send her away. How far do you want her to move and in what direction?
20 feet.
20 feet directly back toward the road you came from?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it possible, since she hasn't used her full movement, she hasn't used her full movement, then go back the same way and attack the creature then?
I mean, yeah, she can move away and then move back, and then bite it, if that's what you mean.
I mean, no, what I was going to do before I bite it is actually use pounce.
Oh. Bounce, you need to be 2 squares away, right?
I have to be at least 20 feet, move 20 feet straight towards the creature. So if I move back 20 feet and then forward 20 feet,
Yeah, you can do
it
that.
works.
Yeah.
And so the creature has to make a 13 strength check.
Alright, so you tell Kubriel to move back and bite it, lunging at it, and she exceeds, hopping over the underbrush and dodging between trees as you jostle and bounce, incapable of tightening or loosening your grip on anything. So you hope you stay in place, actually.
Oh, crap. I'm gonna fall off.
You automatically fail any strength or dex checks, so...
So I'm gonna fall off.
Yeah, so she moves 20 feet away, and then turns and starts running back, and you tumble off of her.
Okay.
Hitting the ground
wow.
hard. take 2 points of damage as you hit the ground.
Alright,
You notice that as she moved away,
I'm assuming.
however...
Wait, does the ground count as magical as a non-magical weapon?
It's non-magical bludgeoning damage.
Sweet.
You take no damage.
I take no damage. Okay.
In any event, so you notice that as she first retreated from the creature, it took no action to attack her. The tentacles did not reach out. It made no movement toward her at all. She lunges at it. You said it has to make a saving throw?
Strength.
Strength saving throw. It gets a 15.
Damn it. It made it.
Okay. What happens?
So it doesn't. It would have been knocked prone if it didn't. So and I would have gotten to take a bonus action. So essentially, I get to make a claw attack. That's it.
Alright, claw attack it. Scratch its eye out.
Oh, god damn it! I got a 7.
You miss. No, you definitely miss.
Alright.
Alright, so after Kubriel is Barin. What's Barin doing?
Yeah, he can see the enemy now, I suppose.
Yes, he can see and he can tell you that there is a second creature and it's running away.
Okay. But he can still see the same one I can, and it's within his flying reach, I suppose.
Yep. Yes, it's definitely
Yeah.
within his flying range.
Yeah, then he's going to fly up to it and attack it.
Oh, this is a good idea. I like it. Do it.
Because I said I don't know about these things, so I'm just going to attack them like they were normal beings. Let's see. Okay, so he's going to try and sting it, because biting it doesn't seem like a smart idea. He's going to fly up and sting it.
Okay, sting it. Make the attack.
Plus 4 on that, so that's 15.
15 will hit.
Woo! So okay, so that's a 1d4 plus 2, so that it's not too big of a thing. Let's see, so that's 6 damage.
Alright, what's the damage type?
Piercing. And you must succeed at DC 11 Constitution saving throw to not be poisoned. But if it's immune to poison, then that doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So piercing damage, you said how much?
6.
6 points of piercing damage.
Please say that kills it.
It's still floating.
Oh.
And it also appears to be immune to poison.
I
It
thought
would have
so,
been
it's
funny
undead.
if that had killed it.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's not the right number. That's the right number. There we go. Reverse that. Yeah, it's still floating. Alright. After Barin is Raiken. So you may make your Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Please be God. I got a 13.
You fail your Constitution saving
God!
throw.
Oh!
After Raiken is Vendar. You are no longer afraid, and you can see the creature moving through the woods. It has half cover. It is moving toward
Alright.
you.
I'm gonna dismount and hide.
Okay. You're in the middle of the road.
I'm gonna dismount and then I'm gonna run over into the bushes and hide.
Okay, sure.
20.
Okay. What
Now I'm
doing?
gonna shoot it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my sharpshooter
Okay.
skill.
Alright.
17.
A 17, you say. Just barely hits it.
31 damage.
It is bloody.
Woo. So I'm like 49 damage to it now. Alright.
It's just barely bloody.
So I imagine it has about 100 health then.
Something.
Must be. I mean, one of them are taking over 70 damage now and still isn't down.
Well, bloodied is half dead, right?
But he said mine was extremely bloodied after 56.
Yeah.
Extremely bloodied, meaning it had
Extremely
taken
bloodied
like
would not be
It'd
be at
taken,
100
like-
HP.
it'd taken like 16 points more than half. Extremely bloodied may have been a bit of an exaggeration.
Nah, extremely bloodied.
I said as a zombie.
It is a zombie. Any event, this thing is going to continue moving toward you through the woods, staying under the cover of the woods. You're there, you were Route 80, you moved there. It moves 40. You are now in range. Shoots a beam at you, because when you attacked, you lost your hide benefit. Wow.
Maybe I should have set it to when it gets closer, after it moves to do a attack.
Target creature must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, wonderful. Actually, exactly the same as a wisdom one. Got a 14.
A 14. You take necrotic damage.
Alright, and I will use my uncanny dodge to half that damage.
Did you just say 8d8?
Yes.
So
Wow.
did 14 succeed or fail?
I don't know. You don't know. You just know that you got hit with a beam that started munching away at your health with necrotic damage.
Alright, well, I do use uncanny dodge to half the damage when you roll the damage.
31, 33. Wow, I rolled exactly average for damage.
Really?
Take 18 necrotic damage. So if you're using uncanny dodge, whatever, that halves it or something, do that.
Ah, so 9 damage. Guess that means I did save.
Could be.
Sound like it
Alright,
because I don't think that
18 is less than 31, so...
Yeah.
By Jove.
It is Tam's turn. Tam, roll your save.
20.
Stop drooling. Tam stops drooling. You're no longer paralyzed, Tam. And it's enemy two's turn.
Fucking status conditions.
Oh, Baron. Baron, roll a save. Roll a fucking Constitution save.
Ah, fuck's sake.
I'm gonna paralyze the poor little...
Could be yours
Pseudo
was a
dragon.
Constitution
Yeah,
save. And
it
was
most,
damaged.
it
It
most
could also
definitely.
be frying it.
Yeah, it most definitely failed it. It's 7.
Yeah, it's Baron is paralyzed and falls out of the air.
Oh.
It's better than him getting killed.
Fried.
He might get fried the next turn though if I don't see him surviving.
You hear Baron calling out in your mind, like, "What the hell happened? I can't move. Help me! Help!
Okay, good.
Get me out of here! I don't like this at all."
Yeah, good. So I want like fireball his corpse by accident.
The cleric of the Raven Queen is going to draw forth his mace and strike it at the enemy too. Well, that die is gone. He rolls a different die.
And that is how I lose all my die. Just so you know.
He misses. And I don't think that clerics get a second attack. No, they don't.
Worst cleric ever.
What? He fucking turned the other thing. He's awesome. You're the worst cleric ever.
Well, considering I'm a warlock, that makes sense.
See? So, worst cleric ever. Shut up.
So how far did the enemy one travel before it could shoot me?
It moved 40 feet.
So it can double move and attack. Or,
No,
it
it
can move
probably
40,
just
it can move
moves
40
40
feet and attack. I would make a double move 80 feet. But it only moved 40 feet before when I ran away. We figure if 20...
Maybe it's lazy.
Or
Maybe
40
it
was
doesn't
double.
have a double move.
Hmm.
Or maybe it has magic that lets it do that.
Maybe it has
Um,
Misty Step.
I don't have anything cool prepared for him, so I don't believe he's got any. He's going to cast Shield of Faith, because I know that's a bonus action. It's a
He
spell.
would cast Shield of Faith.
It's a spell. He should be able to cast that, I think.
I know
Crap.
it's a spell. I have that
I
spell.
know. I'm pretty sure that it's also a cleric spell. In addition to being
Oh,
a paladin
that spell you have.
Yeah, I have Shield of Faith.
Yes, clerics do get Shield of Faith. Cool. He gets that. He uses that. Okay, so Brunar, roll your save, I believe.
Am I still running?
Yep. You run. You run and run and run because you're afeared.
That's a natural 20.
All right, you're no longer afeared. You're like super far away from the fight, though.
No, I'm really angry.
Ah, yeah, they made you abandon your snakeheads. Enemy 3 is moving away and rolling his save, which he fails. Leah.
Yeah. Okay. So first, I want to move slightly to the side, so so I can see past the trees and see more enemies.
Mhm.
Because I was warned by my dragon that that there are more enemies, so I'm going to move so I can see them.
Okay, you move. You don't see any more enemies.
Well, really?
Yeah, the other enemy ran way away, deeper into the forest. It's had two
yeah.
actions to do that.
Yeah, and of course my character did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, I still don't see anyone enemy, so I have no idea what the dragon talk about. But it did fall, so I'm going to attack that same.
I'm on the ground. Help me. Pick me up. Get me out of here. I don't like this.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and get rid of the enemy first. I'm
I
still
can't
going to
move.
blast at him.
Help me.
I just do another Eldritch Blast.
I'm a sad pseudo-dragon.
So I'm Eldritch blasting again.
Okay.
And I can speak today, so that's something. Okay, one of them is really bad, and the other is really good. So, okay, the lowest one is 9.
9 will miss.
Yeah, but the highest one is 28.
It really helps when you start with the highest ones and then go down until I declare a miss.
Yeah, probably.
So 28 hits. Roll for damage for 1 beam.
Wait, did I leave my d10s? Fuck, I had just had it. Where did it go? I'll just pick another one. Okay, so that's 11.
11 points of eldritch damage.
I imagine Cooper yells just like, "Wake up, sleepyhead! Why are you on the ground?"
Oh. The Beholder zombie crumbles apart into loose ribbons of flesh before your unholy strike and disperses into not more than a pile of offal.
Woo! I guess I have to clean my dragon now.
A pile of sick.
I feel dirty, but I can't do anything about it. It sucks. Help me. I am swimming in putrefaction.
Yeah, I used my move. I can't. You'll have to wait.
I'm in full putrefaction without any floaties.
You, Raiken, hear in your head, you wanted me to bite this thing? Ew. Like, I know I'm a cat, and I eat some weird things, but ew.
Oh, come on. They can't be worse than hairballs.
No, it can absolutely be worse than hairballs. This is probably like at least 3 times as bad as licking you.
Wait, what?
We'll burn.
After Leah is Kubriel. So what do you want her to do now that the enemy you had originally targeted is goo? Now, unlike Leah, Kubriel did see where the other one went. I will claw it. I will not bite it. Got claws for that shit. There are rivers. Small game to clean my claws.
You will bite it if you're able to.
These trees, perhaps.
She's going to come back to me.
I might want to pee on one of these trees. Is that a thing dogs do? Cats do it too.
Yes. Now come over here.
She moves to you. You've been unceremoniously deposited and you're contorted in an odd way against a tree.
And she pees on you.
When she gets over to me, I'm just going to have her prepare an attack in case anything tries to attack me while I'm down.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to prepare to attack you. I could do that.
Yeah.
It could be fun.
How about you?
It would be 3 times less bad than biting one of these things.
But apparently I'm bad to lick. I see how it is.
Yes. You're scaly and snake-like.
The scales are smooth.
Barin. It's Barin's turn. He's going to make his con saving throw. I guess I'll let you roll it. Roll a con saving throw for Barin. Guaco.
Oh, was it me? Sorry, I misheard.
You're Barin's keeper, so I'm letting
yeah,
you roll
yeah,
his
so it's
saving.
Barin. Yeah. The
Con
init
saving.
roll is so high up now, and misheard. I thought you said something else. Okay, yeah, Barin, he had to roll to get up, right?
Yeah, con.
So that's 8.
He is still paralyzed. And he is still whining in your head. Raiken, please roll your con.
Oh, please, dear God. Yes, I got a 21.
You are no longer paralyzed. You are on your head, though, leaned up against a tree with your legs hanging down in your face.
I was just breakdancing. I was doing the head spin.
Right.
Meant to do that.
You need to practice it. I'm
Shut up,
pretty sure
Kubriel.
that's not how it works.
You got the best familiar ever.
Vendar, what are you doing?
How far away is the thing from me?
It looks to be about 60 feet away, about the width of the road, and, you're in the trees and it's in the trees, so road plus a little.
I guess I'll run like 30 feet back and hide again.
Alright, you do so.
Hiding again.
You're running straight away from the road?
You're not even frightened.
I'm kind of running parallel to the road, is what I'm thinking.
You're running parallel.
So, like, through the forest.
Okay, so the thing's now, like, 75, 80 feet away from it. It still has half cover.
Yeah, my sharpshooter skill means that doesn't do anything. Yeah, 21 for hide. Alright, and then I'll shoot it again.
Okay.
And I will use my sharpshooter skill.
Okay. Roll me up.
Nat 20!
You crit.
Again?
Nice.
No, this is his first
Oh, that was
crit.
my
The other one
first
was
crit.
Raiken.
I thought, okay.
So it's 8d8 plus 13. 46 damage.
46 points of damage.
That must do something.
It's probably very close to dead, but not quite dead.
Yeah.
So maybe it's dead. My guess it has like
roll
1 or 2 hit points left.
Has to roll a 51 on a d20. Okay, here we go.
No, I guess it's dead.
It got a 10. Your arrow catches it directly in the eye, and it wavers in the air, drifts slowly to the ground, then lolls onto one side, and disappears into the underbrush along the side of the road. You no longer see it.
That was a thing. If I have any remaining movement or anything, I guess I'll start going towards it.
You used 30, right? So you don't have any, right?
Yeah, because then I use my cunning action to hide, so I guess my turn's over.
Okay, so that one's dead. It is now Tam. Tam, did you stop drooling? You did stop drooling, didn't you?
Yeah.
You are aware of the direction that the one monster that the cleric turned fled in. So you may attempt to chase it if you wish, but you are finally free to take actions again, being no longer paralyzed.
Okay. I'm
Okay, so I'm
going
down to
to
3 arrows.
I'm going to run in that direction.
Alright, you run in that direction. You move 1 movement speed, and you're certain it was headed in this direction. You can just barely make out the drifting, bobbing silhouette deep in the trees ahead of you. Looks to be at least 50 feet away.
Okay.
You can choose to use a dash action to move another move speed and close another 30 feet to allow that.
Yes.
Okay. It is now at least 20 feet away, and you're pretty sure that it's about 20 feet away through the trees, and it still appears to be heading away from the cleric that turned it. Enemy 2 is dead. It's the cleric's turn. He's going to follow you. So he comes up about 5 feet to your left. And then it is Bruinor's turn. Who's like hundreds of feet away.
Oh, I
Poor Bruno, he didn't even get a fight.
Again.
yeah. So, do I turn around and head back?
Okay.
Um,
Single move, double move.
how far do I have to travel?
You double moved, what, 3 turns?
There's only 2.
Was it only 2?
Yeah, I think it was.
Alright, well that's
Yeah.
still 100 feet for you. So if you move 50 feet, you'll be 50 feet away from where you started.
Okay. I shall double move back.
Okay, you are 50 feet away from where you started, looking into the woods. You can see Leah among the trees, but the other 2 and the third monster, or the second monster rather, seem to be missing. You can't see them. Also, the first monster seems to be missing. Right, because you weren't aware of that. Enemy 3 moves, so you see it move further away from you, Tam. And it rolls first. Fails.
Wait. Is it disengaging?
It wasn't close enough for you to attack, so it doesn't have to.
I thought I was dashing to catch up with it.
Yeah, you dashed to catch up with it, and even after your dash, it was still 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
Because it got 2 turns of movement before you came after it. Damn it, turn undead! You're ruining my epic fight. So, 10 turns of it just being like, no, 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 no. So, we're 3 turns in.
No.
Thanks, Cleveland.
Okay.
Oh, that's just nasty.
Yeah, you gotta remember not to take your baths during Peter's shenanigans. In any event, Leah, Barin is whining in your head really incessantly.
I am going to rush up to him.
Okay.
Clean me!
He is, it's hard to tell where the guts end and he begins.
He is sullied.
He is sullied.
He was
Very
unsullied.
sullied.
Okay, but can I see the other enemy from here?
The other enemy from there? No. You can't
No.
even... You can barely see your allies who are, like, 60 feet away. They're just, again, silhouettes moving through the trees, crunching in the leaves.
At
Well,
this
then in
point, you
that
don't
case-
even know if there is an enemy.
In that case, I'm going to take off my robe, which I've tied as a cloak around my neck because I didn't wear it,
Mm-hmm.
and just tuck Baron in it.
Okay. He
Aww.
is gooey and covered in gore, and you scoop him up, and now your cloak has gore on it.
Can't you just
Wait,
clean with
fingers.
prestidigitation?
Totes. So, Kubriel. What is
Totes
Kubriel
with
doing? Her turn passed
Kubriel.
without her attack being triggered. She returns to a waiting state.
Well, I have to get on to her, so I guess she's going to wait.
We could break dance. I can teach you. I'm actually quite good.
No, Kubriel.
No, I'm
Not
probably
getting
the
lessons.
best. No,
I can't break dance lessons from a tiger.
I have the best breakdance moves.
In the medieval era.
No,
Seriously,
Kubriel. We're good.
They call me Tremendous K in the Feywild, or no, Astral Sea. In the Astral Sea.
Tremendous K.
Tremendous K.
I'll pass, but thank you.
Baron, now wrapped up and being carried, gets another chance to make his save. Please roll it. I keep trying to roll it and then remembering that I'm letting you do it.
Fuck. Okay. Another terrible roll. I keep dropping my die and then rolling again, so I think that's the reason why it's terrible.
Sure. That's definitely the reason. So, what
Yeah.
was it?
So, 6.
No. Still paralyzed. Why can't I move? This sucks.
There.
No, I
At
want to
least it's
fly.
warm.
What? Warm? I'm covered in goo in a sack filled with goo. And me, I feel like goo. Am I becoming
Well,
goo?
I'm trying to dry him off and keep him
No,
warm.
I think I'm becoming goo. I am one with the goo.
I'm
I am
one with the
undead
goo.
mold flesh. Raiken.
Yeah.
Raiken, you're up.
I'm going to climb onto Kubriel.
You climb onto Kubriel.
Grab my
Grab the
lance.
You grab your lance.
I guess technically I already had my lance.
Yeah,
with
it was on the
me.
ground next to you.
And then I'm going to I can't see the creature, I'm assuming, anymore.
No.
But Kubriel saw what direction it was going, right?
She's pretty sure.
So she's going to move 40 feet to see if, and then see if we can see it. We can spot it. Can we spot it at all after her movement?
After her 40 feet of movement, they were moving 60. You see your friends. It was 60 feet away from them. So you're 80 feet. So no, there's just too much trees. But you found, you can see and hear the cleric and Tam moving through the woods ahead of you, and you can see which direction they're headed in.
Okay.
But hang on, I need to make sure that she can actually, like, delay, because delay was a thing in 3, 5, and 4, but I've never seen it in 5.
I think the lay actions are still there.
Isn't that something we did before?
Yeah.
There's preparing an action, delaying an action is something else.
Okay, fine.
I'm looking.
I could have sworn we did that before, but
I've used the Lang in my camp, and if they removed it, then I've done something bad.
Right, that's why I'm checking. Because if they removed it, they probably had a reason, because it works with the balance of the rest of the things you can now do.
Exactly.
Like, you didn't used to be able to not... If you prepared an action, you couldn't choose not to do it if it got triggered. Now you can.
Yes, in that case, the preparing kind of becomes delaying them.
Yeah, a little bit, but the preparing still doesn't change your order. in initiative. It just uses it when a trigger happens. So you can
True.
like, move. You can move somewhere, and then you use your action to prepare an action. And then you do the action later, even if it's right before your normal turn. It almost works like a reaction. Order of combat. Establish roll initiative, take turns initiative. You can move and take one action. The most common actions you can take. Many classes, movement and position. You can forego moving, taking an action, or doing anything at all. If you can't decide what to do on your turn, consider taking the dodge or the ready action. Bonus actions. Reactions, moving, breaking up your move, moving in position, draw a sword, being prone, difficult terrain, moving around, flying, creature size. Is that like Hadoken?
Hadouken!
Raiken. Squeeze.
Oh, could have you at least taken it as a ready action and the trigger be when he gets on Gabriel's back? And the ready be run that direction?
That kind of makes sense, though.
Yeah, it does.
Because that is the reaction, isn't it?
It is. That's what it's saying. Is it becomes your action is to ready, and the ready action is a reaction.
Yeah, that's why I decided not to try to run over and do a reaction shoot rather than because I needed my reaction for uncanny dodge. It could still hit me.
To be readied, a spell must have a casting down one blah blah. So this sounds like sure she could have prepared the action, one movement action, and the trigger being you mount her.
Yeah.
So she can move 1 times her speed. So you are now 20 feet behind these two. The cleric and Tam are ahead of you, and you can see which direction they're heading, but you don't see the enemy because of the woods.
My Raiken.
Okay.
So wait, did I move or not?
You moved 40 feet,
Okay.
but you cannot move further because she can't prepare a double move.
That's fine.
Okay. So after Raiken, it's Vendar again. You're now in the brush along the side of the road. Your horse is, I think you said, like 30 feet away from you at the side of the road.
Yeah. So, does the terrain look like the horse wouldn't be able to get through very well in the forest?
Close to the road, it's not too bad. If you try to go deeper in the woods, the horse won't be able to make it, but there's a perfectly good road right there that the horse can walk on. So, you have options.
Alright, well, so how far in is the... Would he be able to get to the beholder I killed?
Dirty Raiken.
Without trouble?
Yeah, no, he would be. The beholder that you killed was, like, within the first 10 feet of the woods, so that'd be fine.
Alright, then I'll go jump on my horse and ride it over to the beholder.
Okay. You ride across and you find that as the horse pads around in the underbrush, you find a decayed pile of gore. Like the thing rapidly rotted as soon as it fell out of the air.
Wonderful. Can I find any of my arrows?
Yes, they all hit, correct?
Yeah,
And there were 2?
3 of them.
3. I found out that I've actually been giving you a better arrow survival rate than you're supposed to have, but I'm gonna keep doing it anyway.
Alright, good.
Looks like they all survive. You can
Game
retrieve
of
all.
Raiken.
Hey, back up to
Yes.
6.
They're just like they're a little bit slimy, but like 2 of them are just sticking straight up out of the pile. One of them's a little bit takes some digging.
Okay.
I'll be nice and say that you can, on your next turn, you'll just have to remount the horse so that we can have that out of the way. That's dead. Tam, you're up. This enemy is like 60 feet away from you. I think, yeah.
And they're far enough away that
I'll
I don't
continue
even know
pursuing
they're
it.
fighting, right?
They're not. Well, the problem is they're not heading along the road at this point. They're heading at an angle out from the road because The thing is
The
fleeing.
vendor wouldn't even know what's going on.
No,
with
you
them.
wouldn't, but it's just, I'm explaining to you because it's silly, because the stupid fucking beholder is running away from the cleric, who was, like, between it and the road, so it's heading away from the road.
So they're just off in the brush.
Alright, so I said it was 60 away, so you chase after it with a double move, you said?
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
The beholder is panicking.
Beholder's panicking. After Tam, that thing's dead. It's the Raven Queen. He moves up beside you. Then it's Bruenor. You're 50 feet away from your starting point, and you saw Leah wander a little deeper into the woods, kind of out of sight as she bent down.
I can't see anything else, can I?
No, she's the last person you saw.
I head towards Leah then.
Okay, you return to the position you started at, which was at the edge of the woods. You can see Leah holding a bundle, and like rubbing at it, like trying to scrub some contents of this bundled up cloak. And you see that she's next to a pile of gore.
Lovely.
Enemy 3 moves away again and rolls.
That's a pretty sight.
It fails. Leah, you notice that Bruenor has come back to the woods. He's at the spot he was in before he ran away, and you see that he doesn't look frightened anymore. He looks a little pissed.
Yeah, nothing unusual to see there. Well, once I've tucked not Bruno, sorry, but
I tucked Bruenor away in my bag. I'm
No,
gonna
wasn't
save
that
you for later, little man.
Once I tucked Brian real tight in, I'm going to use prestidigitation to clean off him and the cloak together.
Why didn't you start with that? I thought you didn't have it.
No, I had it. I just well, it's prestidigitation is cantrip, so I always have it.
Yeah, so...
No, I didn't use it because I wanted to keep him warm, not just clean.
But you could have been
Like,
like, prestidigitation to
fix-
clean him. You could have been like, prestidigitation, I clean the awful off him. Prestidigitation again, I warm him up.
Oh, that's not fun. This is an affection thing,
Okay,
you know. Yeah,
right. You do...
I'm sure
you,
we're showing him affection.
you use prestidigitation, and he and the cloak are now clean of awful.
Yeah, and he's still warm with affection.
Kubriel's turn.
Raiken pride.
It's going to charge, dash forward.
Alright, you move 80, so you were 20, and so they were 80. So you now exactly catch up with your compatriots, and you can see that thing moved 40, it was 20, so 60. You catch up exactly with your compatriots, and they are exactly next to the beholder now.
Hey, what's up, guys?
I'm back.
But they double moved, so they couldn't take actions. So
But
you
I
you catch up with the cleric and Tam, and the cleric kind of looks a little embarrassed and says, "I sort of regret turning it now, because I can't keep up with it to kill it. It just keeps running away."
Don't worry, we'll get it.
Baron's turn. Baron rolls his saving throw.
Oh, that's not one.
Alright. He's perfectly fine now. Everything's good.
Yeah, right.
He stops breathing.
What?
I'm joking. He's still paralyzed.
Oh, now we're going into movies, Joseph?
Raiken's turn. It says, "I really hate this I-beam thing. It needs to die." Oh, it is dead. It needs to die again.
I will swing my lance. Wait, hold. Crap.
Crap.
I'm not right next to it, am I?
I mean, you can choose not to be. It's really easy.
I choose not to be.
Okay.
And then I strike my lance at it to pierce it.
Alright, so he literally shunks this lance over your shoulder, Tam, into the thing.
Oh, actually,
Oh.
before I do though, I'm going to recast Hunter's Mark with my bonus action.
Okay. Not Shield of Faith.
No, not Shield of Fate.
Not Divine Smite.
No, not Divine Smite because I haven't attacked yet,
He's saving it.
and I got a 24.
Raiken is the saver. A 24, you say? Well,
Yes.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just so embarrassing for you, I'm sure.
It hits.
You hit.
Okay, and then I will use Divine Smite again.
All right. What spell
On it.
slot?
First spell slot again.
Okay. Saver, to the rescue!
Uh,
Besides being a zombie, this thing looks fine.
okay.
Come on, dude, just use a higher spell slot.
No. Don't.
Shut up.
That's a statement of the great mitten Raiken mint gum.
What the hell?
Nobody remembers double mint gum commercials?
Yes, I remember Double Mint Gum.
Raiken mint drunk.
Never had those.
Okay. So, unfortunately, not as good as when I critted. I got 28.
28
He crit his
total
pants?
between piercing and holy?
But between piercing,
Holy and mark.
holy, and mark.
Okay. 28 points of damage. I mean, I'm not bothering you about it right now because it doesn't, but some monsters will have individual resistances, so you'll have to tell me, like, I do this much piercing, I do this much radiant, I do this much with the hunter's mark.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright, so 28 points of damage.
I just know I've done that in the past, and you're like, no, just give me the full damage.
Alright, I probably have said that, but I'm going back on that. I'm backstepping that, backpedaling on that.
Okay.
And any time that I tell you multiple sources of damage, I'll tell you what each one is, so that you can resist, because you resist them independently. Like, if something deals 2 types of non-magical damage, you get your resistance against each of them. So even if the total is 30, if it was 15 of one and 15 of the other, you get your resistance twice. So you resist 6 instead of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So,
It is not bloodied.
okay. Well, then I'm going to attack it again.
No, don't do that. It might die. I don't want it to die.
And I got a 27.
I don't
Or no,
want it to-
25. Sorry, 25.
You
I
hit.
went up one. Okay.
The cleric's entire contribution was way more helpful than I expected, even though it was awful at the same time.
I will use another Divine Smite.
Yeah, what spell slot are you using?
Single spell slot.
Oh my goodness.
Fine, double spell slot. The second spell slot.
You can do it. I have faith in you. You
Okay.
have the power to end this, Raiken. You kind of want to split them up anyway, because you might not want to run out of first level spell slots and then only have a second level spell slot left.
I got 28 again.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, so... 7 for the regular damage.
Okay, 7 piercing.
4 for the Hunter's Mark.
Alright, 4 for the hunter's mark.
And then 17 for the Holy.
Okay. It is now bloodied. thanks to the holy damage
Bloodied.
of cord. You hear the crash of thunder as lightning strikes your blade, your lance, as it enters the beast, and your divine energies tear it apart from the inside. It is
But
bloody,
it's only bloody.
but it was really, really, really sexualized. You put your lance
my
in it,
God.
and you exploded it from the inside. So, after Raiken commits sexual acts with this thing as Vendar, you find your arrows and you can remount your horse.
Okay, I'll
Alex.
remount my horse and I'll go back to the road.
Alright, you go back to the road. Which
And
direction
upon
are you
not
going
seeing
to
my
head?
friends, I'll be like, "Oh, where the fuck did they go?" And then I'll turn around and start going back towards where I was heading in the first place, try to find the damn
Definitely,
necromancer.
after all this excitement, you should be able to see them by now.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. They should have shown up
I
by
mean,
now. Like they
You should have
caught
at
up.
least seen a
Oh,
piercing
yeah,
light
yeah,
of
I
holy
feel like,
damage. being
Like what the
done.
fuck is taking them so long, dude? They're slow as shit.
I was caught up for that song. Where the hell are they?
They should have helped you with that monster. It was scary. Like, super scary. Like, the scariest thing you've ever seen for, like, 3 seconds.
I
Then
know,
it
yeah,
stopped being
it's-
so
yeah,
scary.
when I killed it.
Tim!
Is it still in front of me?
It's right next to us.
Yeah, for all it moved, but I forgot, and so it reversed. So, yes, it's right next to you, because I made a mistake.
You did a diddy-do.
I did a doodly-doodly-doodly-oo. So, yeah, it's because I screwed up on Raiken's turn, it's still right next to you. That's my bad.
Alright, well, I'm going into...
I'm like, wait, no, you shouldn't be right next to it. What happened? Oh, fuck, right. It moved away, and I forgot that it moved away. So now it didn't move away.
Frenzied Rage.
Uh-oh. This thing's in trouble.
Gotta go real over the top for that last hit.
Don't do it! Don't do it! It's gonna explode! It's only got half health left or something.
Rawr.
For
18
fuck's
to
sake.
hit.
You got an 18 to hit?
Yeah.
That's terrible. That hits.
Oh. Okay.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Hitting
Why you
it.
gotta-
That was not the hit.
Why'd you gotta hurt my... Why you gotta hurt my beholder of undeadness?
I really just want to teach him about dragons.
You do? I don't see how you're gonna do that with a greatsword.
No, I'm not. I
Yeah,
did,
cause I
however,
go
get
like this.
11 damage.
You got 11 points of damage. Bam. You deal 11 points of damage. It is bloody-erd.
Done.
Is Barbarian not a class that gets 2 attacks?
Have I leveled up yet?
Are you
Or does
5th
he have to
level?
like build a?
I am.
You're 5th level. You get extra attack. You can make 2 attacks on your turn.
Oh, okay. 8 to hit. Never mind.
Okay, you miss. Next is the cleric. The stinky
So Tam's movement's actually 40 feet instead of 30.
Yes.
currently. That's just during the rage, right?
I just said starting at
no.
5th level, your speed increases by 10 feet while you aren't wearing heavy armor.
Oh, cool. What kind of armor are you wearing?
Is he wearing like hide?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Scale.
Scale.
Is scale heavy armor? Somebody tell me, because I'm looking at
No.
this thing.
No, that's medium, I think.
I think it's medium armor.
Cool. I kind of miss, like, positive energy versus negative energy. Because it was really cool being able to cast a healing spell on an undead and explode it with positive energy.
Yeah, I like when you can do that in games.
It made more sense. I don't know why they took that out. So now if I want to have a damaging spell with a cleric, it has to be evil, inflict wounds. See if it's even something he can cast. Ah, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. No, it's considered necromancy. Oh, he can't use it. Bitch! Okay, I guess he's just going to... Wait, no, I think he can do blindness and deafness. Which would be such a bastard thing to do. So do it. No, it's necromancy too.
Damn it, necromancy!
Damn it, necromancy.
About the chain. Is it chain mail or chain shirt?
He said scale mail, didn't he?
Scale mail.
Is it scale?
Yeah, that's
oh,
medium armor.
That's medium. Yeah.
Alright, he hits it with his mace. And a mace does how much? 1d6 bludgeoning damage. And he minimizes.
Minimize the fuck out of it.
So he does like nothing.
Just like nothing.
No, like nothing.
Oh.
Okay, so he does barely.
Pants, yeah.
That's excellent. I need to really. I'm sorry, I just don't have like the whole spell list written out for him because I forgot I was going to be using him in combat. I should have done that, but I didn't. So after Dude, it is Bruinor. You're at the edge of the woods with Leah. Yeah, she's a little ways in.
Into the woods.
Where's everyone else? Like, I can't see or hear or figure where anyone else is, can I?
They're gone. They're just not there. Maybe they vaporized.
We vaporized, Captain.
Then
Dead him.
am I beside Leah now, or is she still away?
She's a little ways away, but not far enough that you can't talk to her. She's,
Well, then
she's like
head.
20 feet away from you.
Well, then I walk towards her and I just kind of go, where's everyone gone?
I can answer, right?
You can answer.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a little occupied.
She is holding her pseudo-dragon wrapped up in the cloak and, like, coddling it. And it's wriggling around. Well, no, it's not wriggling around at all. It's not moving. It's like a limp noodle in her hands.
Giggity?
It looks rather
It looks dead.
It looks really dead.
Yeah.
Can
Except
I?
it not, because it would poof.
But it's super limp noodling right now. It's this little red dragon. It's just flopped, and every time she like tries to rub it and warm it up and stuff like that, it just waggles around like a shoelace.
The sad part is that I forgot that he had advantage, so I could have probably saved him every roll.
Why does he have advantage? What?
Magic resistance. The pseudo dragon has advantage on saving throws against spell and other magical effects.
Spell and other magical effects. Magical eye ray. Yes, I suppose that would count then. Yeah, could have been rolling with advantage. Why didn't you? Jeez. Alright then.
Because I forgot.
Alright, good job.
Also, I didn't know it was a magical effect.
Alright, so
before I
she's
looked it up,
completely not helpful to you, Bruinor. What do you do now?
Well, I don't know where anyone is. I don't know where any. So I guess I just kind of
You should sit down and start eating the offal.
awful.
Yeah, awful.
Apple.
Can you not follow?
Awful.
I'm gonna stay where I am, but I don't know. I'll prepare a dodge.
You prepared? Okay. So you take dodge action and are looking around warily as she's like wobbling her noodly dragon around. Enemy 3 moves away from you guys, so opportunity attack for people who haven't used their reactions.
Why is it still running away?
Because it doesn't make the save until the end of its turn.
Yeah, but doesn't any effect end when it takes damage?
Oh, yes it does. Good point. I forgot about that. Ah, something finally heard it, so it can do stuff. What's it gonna do? I think it might just use a ray. Come on, 4. That's a 2.
Will you roll to see which ray you use?
Yeah,
That's
it
fun.
uses it randomly. It has 4 rays.
Huh.
It says the zombie uses a random magical eye ray.
Oh, cool.
So it's going to use its 2 beam against. There are 3 of you there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, well, cleric dude. Cleric dude gets to make a save. Wisdom. Wow. He crits the shit out of that. He does not get affected by this ray at all. All of you guys
The
are
ray
pussies.
actually
Doesn't even
affects
bother
the
me.
creature
He
because of
literally, the ray comes at him, and he thrusts out his chest, and the beam strikes his medallion of the Raven Queen, which rattles against his armor, and then glimmers as the ray dissipates. And he says, "My God protects me from you, vile beast." You guys all suck. He resisted that ray like a champ. Kidding. After that, it's Leah. Leah, what do you do?
Why are you so mean,
I want
Tristan?
to.
Bruno
see
is
if I
now standing
can-
next to you, like looking around warily for an attack.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can medicine check this guy.
Okay, your pet.
Yeah, I want
Sure.
to do a medicines
Roll
skill check
roll
on him to
medicine.
see if I can save him.
Sure.
That's a 20, so
Okay.
that's then 22.
Okay,
Yeah.
hang on. Using ability scores. Try to stabilize or diagnose an illness. Okay, he does not suffer from a disease, and he is not dying.
Okay, so I know that.
No idea how to help.
Oh.
He
Correct.
is successfully stabilized. Because he was never unstable. But your medicine tells you that medicine can't help you with this, because whatever he's suffering from, it's not medical.
Okay, great. I'm panicking.
Magical.
I'm going to scream for Bruno to help me.
so she's just standing there coddling her noodle dragon. You say, "Where's everybody else?" She goes, "I don't know," and keeps coddling it. Then suddenly she like is checking it over for a second. She goes, "Bruno, I need your help."
Isn't that like accurate behavior for a 13-year-old?
Probably. Anyway, so after Leah is Kubriel. What does Kubriel do?
Kubriel is did it move away or is it or is it right next to us still?
I mean, it didn't move. Kubriel is 4 or 5 feet away from it because you wanted to be in lance range. So you've got between you is the barbarian Tam, but it's still adjacent to them, and it shot a beam at the cleric who like brushed it off like it was nothing, screaming something about the Raven Queen. He's pretty crazy.
I'm going to have her move around the beast to basically go behind it, but she's not going to attack. She's just going to stay enough away for me to attack then.
Okay, so you can easily move around it without entering its threatened area, and you are now on the opposite side of it. Anything else?
Okay. No.
Okay, Barin, make a saving throw, apparently with advantage.
Yeah. This time we'll remember. For fuck's sake, both are terrible rolls. What the hell? Okay. 11. That's not enough.
No, he's still a noodle. Like a
Fuck's
noodle that you cooked way too long. It's never coming back.
Given it with advantage, I get that 9 and a 2.
It's been like 5 turns. It's been like 30 seconds. He's got like 5 turns left before it just wears off naturally. Alright, Raiken, you are now behind the thing with your lance.
All right. I'm going to pierce it from behind.
Oh god.
Ah.
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 I do not need this grunting and moaning going on when you're thrusting something up the behind of my monster.
You like it.
Not
I
that
got
much.
a 13.
You miss.
I missed. So then I attack again.
Attack again.
And I got a natural 1.
You definitely miss.
So I got a natural 20 and a natural 1 in one session.
There you go. Look at you. I haven't crit yet, so be happy. Vendarian.
I guess I continue heading down the road.
Okay, you have now.
I'll go slower though. I'll just go at a regular like walking pace, and I'll use my perception to. Oh, also, I'm gonna drink a potion.
Ah, good point. Good idea. So the first one you moved 120 back, and now you're moving just 60 each turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm using my perception and
Okay.
trying to make sure nothing tries to attack me again.
Right. Yeah. Well, you use the potion this time, so we'll actively roll perception next time.
Okay. And that's 2d4 plus 2.
Gross.
Yes, 2d4 plus 2. After Vendar is Tam. This thing's still in front of you.
All right, now I have
7
3
health
attacks.
back.
You have 3 attacks now. Oh, good.
Because the frenzy was activated last turn.
Yes, I am aware.
All right, here we go.
Oh, no.
6,
Nope.
10,
Nope.
15.
Yes.
Okay, 12 damage.
12 points of damage. It's
hoot was
pretty
a
hurt.
ditto.
It's pretty hurt. It's still staring at you, and now it is Cleric's turn. I still don't. Cool spells, whatever. Something really cool with Divine Light. I don't know. He's just gonna swing his damn. Wow, he crit!
Divine Light, that's good.
He does some damage to it. It looks even worse than it did before, but it's still floating. Alright, and now it's Bruinor. You just got shouted at by a little girl to help her.
Well, what do you need?
She's like fondling this noodle dragon in her hands.
That was in character.
Yeah. He won't move and won't breathe. I don't know what to do.
The world is fading away. It was nice while it lasted.
What would I roll to try and...
Nothing. There's actually nothing.
No, tell me. What do you want to roll?
I don't know. Like, what does she want done?
I mean,
Just go and you pick it up and you look at its wet noodleness.
you could try nature to see if you understand why this creature might be acting this way. If you suspect it's magic, you could try rolling Arcana. If you think something divine happened, you could try rolling religion.
First off, I'm just like, what happened?
You got shot by one of those flying things that I killed.
Flying thing.
The thing
okay.
that scared the shit out of you.
No,
By
I'm
the main
rolling
means that
Arcana.
I have more HP
Roll
now.
up some Arcana.
18.
An 18. Holy shit. Now you begin checking it over and you go, yep. This is a magical effect. He's been magically paralyzed. He's going to need great strength of wisdom.
That's not me.
It's willpower. He needs willpower. You must will him to
Only there
survive
was a
this.
paladin or cleric
I
around.
thought they were Constitution saves.
Were they? Hang on. Paralysis.
Yeah, it was a constitution shape.
Paralysis.
Yeah.
He needs great constitution. You're great at that. You're a dwarf. You should lend him your constitution.
Is that possible?
So you
No.
will it to him.
Yeah.
You can try though.
Yeah, can he give advantage on Constitution rolls?
Well, I think that there's an aid action that lets you give extra saving throws to things. At least that's how it worked in 4th edition. Let me check. Combat ski.
And there's a help, but would that work for resisting a...
Hang on. Help might be aid, so, it used to be called aid, it might be called help now. So I think that you could try helping it to give
It already has advantage though.
It does already have advantage, but you could totally try helping it.
But didn't you say that it could also roll it on his turn?
That was something you could do in 4th edition. It did not describe
Oh.
that here.
Okay.
That's why I even looked for it, because you could do it in 4th edition, but it doesn't look like that carried over. You're not a spellcaster.
so
There are spells that you can, use on somebody to make them immediately roll a saving throw. But He's not a spellcaster.
And there's also Dispel Magic, which I suppose would be way more useful.
Have you tried it?
No, because I don't have it.
Oh, well, that's probably...
He's a level 4 spell, man. It's way off.
Okay, so those are your options there.
What is Bruno's decision?
Did we lose him? Or is it just because I can't hear anything?
No, I can hear you, at least. I can't hear any of the others. So wait.
I think Bruno might have watched it.
Joseph has to go soon.
Who with what now? How?
So...
Apparently it didn't. What was going on?
I'm just wondering if Bruno took an action.
No.
Okay, are you
It's Tristan.
deferring?
So what can I do? I can just...
Hold on.
We decided nothing. Wasn't that the end conclusion?
I think so. But you used your magic to determine that you couldn't help the thing.
Huh.
Your knowledge of magic.
You know
I
that's a
guess.
magical effect, but you have no idea how to help it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I can't change that though. So-
Bruno just kind of sits down and puts his axe across his lap.
Okay.
Begins sharpening it like he always does.
Alright. Raiken! The guy you just tried to stab up the jockstrap does not turn toward you. Instead, one of his eye tentacles bends backwards and looks directly at you over his back.
Oh!
And it fires a beam at you.
What? Don't fire a beam at me.
Please
I'm
make a
behind you. Fire at
dexterity
someone in
saving
front of you.
throw.
Do I have to make a saving throw?
A dexterity saving throw.
Oh, dex throw? God
Dex
damn it.
throw.
Can I use Kubriel's dex?
No.
But I'm technically on her, so she kind of has to move us out of the way.
I don't know. Hang on.
I mean, I'm fine. I'll just do my own. It's okay. I don't want to make it that complex. I got Nate.
Okay. You got an 8. The beam emits from the eyeball and strikes you in your chest, and you immediately feel an intense burning sensation. This is the sound of a lot of
At least
dice.
it's not. At least it's not in my crotch.
Yeah.
Tristan didn't say where it was.
They said it was in my chest.
Oh. He didn't say it also wasn't in the crotch.
But I mean, it's
It is
okay
a
anyways,
beam.
because I resist diseases, so it's not like I can get any diseases that burn in the crotch.
Right.
I'm immune to them.
You take 41 points of magical force damage
Of course.
Ow.
as it tries to disintegrate you.
That sounded painful.
Super was.
No shit, it was painful. Most people wouldn't be able to last from that attack.
Yeah. The average damage, I rolled low. The average damage for the attack is 45.
How many dice was that?
Oh. No, I did roll it right. Yep. 10 d8s.
Of course. That's not freaking bullshit at all.
It's really not. When this thing's not a zombie, it's worse.
Yeah, but the fact that it can do 80 freaking damage is ridiculous.
You guys are running around doing ridiculous amounts of damage, and there are multiples of you. Anyway.
It'd be hard for us to do 80. To have to randomly get that eye damage. that I attack and then max damage.
It is Leah's turn. What are you doing, Leah? Anything? Are you and Bruenor just like out right now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
We can't reach any monsters. We don't even see any monsters. We're just sitting there with a limp dragon.
Well, I mean, you saw which way your allies took off in.
Yeah, but those aren't my concerns at the
Okay.
moment.
Then-
She's too distraught.
Bruno can definitely run off.
Well,
but-
Bruenor did
doesn't give a
ask
shit
you,
about
and
us.
you said, I don't know. So we had no information
busy.
to go on. Kubriel. What's Kubriel doing? Now that you've been half disintegrated.
I've been more than half deteriorated.
It's a
Looks
good
like
thing I
it
didn't
hurt.
kill you, or you would have
Would
been
you,
disintegrated.
would you like me to move us out of here? Tactical retreat, perhaps?
Run away!
I gotta think about that.
Your
for a
wound
moment.
looks grievous. Perhaps we should move away from here. Maybe you should fondle yourself with magic.
If you follow myself. Oh.
I believe Cord gave you the ability to mend yourself.
It does, yes. However, so it's bloodied already, right?
Yes, it is bloodied. It is quite hurt after it became bloodied as well.
So I'm not completely adjacent right now. Would I be able to move up, attack it, and then move back, or is that not possible?
One more time on that question.
I was gonna say, since I'm not directly next to it, she would have to move up to attack it, but she wouldn't be able to move back after that.
No, of course
right?
you can. Or you can split your movement around your attack in this edition. It's just possible she'll take an opportunity attack if she then moves you back out of the 5-foot range.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyways.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a bite attack.
Alright, she makes a bite attack. Roll it.
And she got a 9.
I think she might be purposely missing. Don't want to bite that.
So
I
is
think
she
so.
is she then moving you back into lance range?
Yes.
Okay. It's making an opportunity attack against you.
Okay.
It's
You're
biting
disintegrated.
you and not the Kubriel.
Of course.
It got a 4? Oh, hang on.
15.
It got a 7. Yep,
A 7.
7.
It was close, but it didn't hit.
Damn. Oh well, that's its reaction. So after that was Kubriel, Baron, roll his save again.
Yep. Ah, at least some good. So I'm pretty sure this is successful. It's 19.
Yes, he regains.
Oh, 18. Sorry, but
Fine,
still, yeah.
Yes, he is no longer paralyzed, and he begins writhing in your hands. Oh my goodness, I can move! Holy shit! What the hell?
Yay.
Many expletives
can
in
breathe
the
again,
head of the
I hope.
13-year-old.
Yeah.
Raiken, your turn.
Okay, Joseph, goodbye if you're leaving.
Bye.
Bye,
Joseph.
Yeah.
There.
We're so close.
I'm going to.
Apparently he rolled his attacks for his next turn.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured you didn't see it because you're looking at the.
I just look at
Other
the
stuff, so
yeah. I just look at the initiative.
That's why I said something.
Especially
My
because
first
most-
attack, it is an 8. Does that hit?
Yeah, no.
How is it not dead yet?
My second attack is also an 8. Does it hit?
No. This is how it's still alive.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so
And that's it.
Vendar keeps moving down the road. It's Tam's
Can't do anything
turn.
else.
Tam rolls nothing, a hit, and a hit. And it rolls to survive the hit. So close. It does not. So Tam, enraged, yells a war cry, raising his greatsword and slicing it clean through the beholder, which falls into two pieces and rots away like the others. I end initiative there.
And there was much rejoicing.
There was much rejoicing. After several more turns worth of you running back, walking back on your horse, Vendar, roll me up a perception check.
26.
You see something bone white and large glistening from the underbrush at the left side of the road.
Sounded like goddamn Naga.
Upon closer inspection, it is in fact the Naga head. You also hear giggling coming from about 20 feet away. And peering into the dimly lit forest beyond the Naga heads, you can see Leah playing with her pseudo-dragon.
And Bruno.
And
Sitting there.
well, Bruno said he sat down. I'm like, he's probably really short. He might be hidden by the underbrush.
Like, where the hell did you guys? What took you so long?
Where did you go?
The thing attacked me. I had to kill it.
There was more of them?
We had two things attacking us.
There are
I
also
only
like
saw one.
4 of you. 5 of you. There are 5 of you.
I mean, technically there was only 4.
Also, you weren't even
Bruno
there
wasn't
yet.
really around. Bruno wasn't really around.
It's
Yeah.
just Lee and Bruno, isn't it? Aren't you guys still
You
way out in the
guys,
fucking woods?
as he begins talking to Leah and Bruenor, you guys suddenly become aware of stomping feet coming through the trees. And you look up to see the return of the other 3 as they weave their way through the trees towards you.
Yeah, you were just really loud, so I heard you, and that's why I yelled back in reply.
Yes, the road.
Did you
is
just
yelling.
finish it?
What?
Yeah, we just killed it.
Took you long enough.
We had 2 of them. We killed 2 of them. You only had 1.
Again, there's only 1 of me. There are 5 of you.
Wait, how do you know how many he had, Raiken?
I heard him say you only had 1.
I don't think you would have heard that.
I had to kill like 4 of them. You suck.
See?
Wow, there were that
I'm
many?
absolutely going with this lie. Yes, there were 4 of them.
But Byron said it was only 2. I'm definitely going to insight you, man.
All right.
I'm definitely inciting. And that's 17.
27.
Yeah, okay.
You cannot tell
wow.
if he's lying to you.
Wow, there were really that many?
It seems like he's being
I have
completely
plus
honest.
8 deception.
Does anybody
Yeah,
else want
there's-
to roll insight to check
And to
him on
fight
this
an
number?
army of these fuckers.
He looks pretty good for having fought 8, and that he doesn't look hurt at all.
Yeah, well,
That's
I
a
didn't get
four.
hurt either. They weren't that easy to. No, they weren't that hard to take out.
You got
Only
hit by
2
a
of-
fear effect.
I didn't. Byron
Not
did.
you. I'm talking to Vendar.
Yeah, I said what? I never disputed that. I said I only said there were 4 when I lied. I didn't say there was 8.
Mm-hmm. He looks really good for having fought 4, considering what you saw them do. That they dealt. You saw them dealing actual painful damage. Somebody took necrotic damage.
That's
before
really
they
badass.
left.
I took necrotic damage.
You took necrotic. Oh no! So you were hurt a little bit. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I took potion.
Yeah.
I took
So I mean,
heal,
you know,
so.
he's showing a little bit of signs of battle, like he got hit. You guys actually, you and Bruenor didn't see it deal any damage. It just kept paralyzing and fearing people.
Yeah, and we just killed it. I mean, I spent more effort killing other things. So it's believable. We could have killed 4.
It never feared you. She doesn't know what it does. So, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but yes, you're now there, and he's boasting about having killed 8, you said? 4?
4.
4.
Killed 4 of them.
So, Raiken,
Single-handedly.
Tam, and the cleric come back. The cleric looks proud of himself.
I'm still holding on to my dragon. You're trying to catch up on all these movie quotes.
Yep. But we lost Alex, I think, or he's mad at me. I can't tell which.
Yeah.
So it's the second one.
It sounds like it.
So you come back victorious, having killed this thing, and these guys are talking, and like I said, Vendar is boasting about having killed more than you. Or rather, he's boasting about having killed 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
My
gonna.
guy's not gonna believe him anyways after traveling with him for so long.
You can choose not to believe people. You can also insight check.
Well, what have I done that would make you not believe me? In combat, I usually kick the shit out of things.
With our help! By yourself, I can tell you are not going to freaking be able to kill 4.
Especially not since you got disintegrated for like 40 damage.
They don't see me, they can't hurt me.
Yeah, and by the way, Bruno, how much did you kill? I said teasingly and smiling.
Burn, man.
Ouch. Do you want me to
Suppose my
lick your
dragon
wounds?
off.
No.
They say that cat tongues have healing power. Or is that purring?
Can they heal burns?
Yes. Did you maybe want to use your god's power to heal yourself?
We'll see. Are we going to continue trying to go after this necromancer?
Oh, right, the horses.
Yeah. I got a lot of pain that I'm going to deliver to him.
Oh, you still have pain over those quote-unquote 4 monsters that you killed?
No, I'm gonna cause him pain because he stole my shit. I need Name Name back, goddammit.
Fucking name.
Those poor beholder zombies, little bitches, get the shit out of them. They hurt me a little bit, but nothing I can't handle.
So you're going to continue on your way. Now I will remind you that Vendar is the only one with a horse. Raiken has a tiger, but everybody else is currently on foot. And when you split up last time, you got attacked separately. So what is your plan going forward? I ask so that I can end here and we can just tell Tam next time that the fight ended and now you're on to the very
Well,
next
I'm
stage.
using my lay on hands.
Alright.
And using all of it.
That's a good idea, Master.
I didn't
So
get
if
damaged,
we-
so I have no problems with anything.
I can make it more effective by licking you.
And there are 6 of us total. So there's no way we could... Too many. If we had another horse, maybe. But...
If you had another horse, what? You could put 2 people on
Trying,
that
yeah,
horse.
trying to like double. And even then, probably wouldn't be able to run then, but it could still move faster.
It says here that it can choose the form of a warhorse, a pony, camel, an elk, or a mastiff, or your DM might allow other animals to be summoned as steeds.
Yeah,
So we
I'll
You
the tiger.
could like allow a Pegasus if you wanted to.
I could, but I probably would. But even still, it doesn't help you because it's only one mount. It's
Yeah.
what's saddening me is that you can't summon mounts for everybody.
No.
But I suppose if we had that ability, we would never have gotten the horses from the king in the first place.
Yeah.
So.
True.
So you're going to just continue heading down this road to the next town and hope to catch up with this bastard.
Alright, did I miss experience awarded?
I have to
how does
award
the
that
X?
Okay, I just
So
wanted to
is
make
this
sure
gonna
because
work
I know
like
I cut
normal?
out at some point.
now. Okay. So there were 3 of these things.
By the way, guys, I have 2 spells left, so let's hope we can kill this guy really quick.
I didn't use any of my spells, so
Yeah, well, some people freaking urge me to use my spells, so
It is what they're
I
for.
use cantrips most of the time.
well, we have a freaking warlock who should be using spells.
And you shouldn't use spells too. You should both be using them.
You guys may each take 1,080.
1080.
It's not gonna split. Okay.
That's after I split it.
Yeah, just wondering. 'cause
I get 1,080
fought them
points for running
separately.
away.
Oh, no. It's because their challenge rating for whether it's for getting past a challenge, and this challenge was
Okay,
3
well.
beholder zombies. Whether you fought them or not, you still got through them. It's just
I know.
like...
I'm just saying.
What, because Bruenor didn't help?
No, I was saying because I killed one on my own. I was if it was a
I think you mean 4, don't you?
since it was like a separate fight.
No,
I was
because
wondering if we're
it's
gonna
all
do
part of the
something
same
specific.
challenge.
And that was my wonder.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm still miles away from leveling up, I think, because
So-
5 to 6 is stupidly high.
So I did cut out. What was it?
1,080.
Okay. Let's see if it's me.
I never got a 3. No, yes I did. I did get to use each beam at least once, but it was heavily skewed toward the paralysis and the fear. I got 1 necrotic beam and 1 disintegration beam.
Probably good for us.
Definitely the freaking disintegration beam was a good thing. There's
Yeah.
only one of those.
Yeah, I took a quarter damage from the other beam. It was still 9 damage.
Raiken shrub.
Small plant, unaligned.
Man, only
roughly
5,000 away.
Whew! So you just need to fight,
We need to fight.
15 more of those things.
Yeah, five more sets of 3.
Yeah.
He just has them all like littered along the path.
Yep.
Just littering beholders.
Yep.
Yep.
Just beholders everywhere.
Instead of mummy lords, it's beholders.
345.
Actually, Mama Lord is way worse than a zombie beholder.
Oh yeah, mummy lords are
Well,
terrible.
the mummy lords are like at the end. You can't just have them littering the road.
It's true, but I will have to find some way to sprinkle 385 of these things around.
Can't wait until we actually fight zombie lords.
We
I don't
wouldn't
really-
believe him.
I don't really want to, so I'm not waiting to fight mummy lords.
Hopefully that is far in the future where they're not gonna like instantly kill us.
Ah, it'll be fine. I mean, that's why you only have to fight 386 of them.
I mean, if they don't instantly kill us, the dragon will, so it's okay either way. We're dead.
A dragon?
You're really so excited to get to the dragon. You think we can handle the dragon right now?
Totally.
I mean, I might be able to, but you?
I haven't actually
Oh,
heard
you
of it.
might be able to.
I did just handle 4 zombie beholders on my own.
No, you didn't. I don't believe you. So,
Oh, I'm not lying.
Nobody can tell.
it doesn't matter. I don't believe you. I'm not gonna.
He seems
doesn't matter what
completely
you say.
sincere, but you choose not to believe him.
Exactly.
Because
Uh,
that's-
Blindly lie. Just blindly disbelieve your party members.
Yeah.
Don't know what I've done to make you hate me so much.
I don't hate you. I just don't believe you. I pretty much know that you're gonna boast. So whether that's true or not, I just don't think to believe it. Especially after what
As far as you know, I've never lied to you.
But I've seen you lie to merchants. So
So you know how he looks like when he lies.
yeah, pretty much.
But I look exactly the same. I am such a convincing liar.
Right now he actually is, if you have to trust the system. I mean, he rolled a 71.
Hold on, 27.
Was it 27?
Yeah, I got a 19 plus 8.
Oh, fucking hell. Even more so.
Most sincere person you'll ever meet. Absolutely killed 4 of those things. With only 6 arrows, too. And I
Wow.
recovered all of them.
Wow, impressive.
Excuse me.
Okay. Okay, so are we done here, or?
Yeah, that's it for the session. Because it's 10:48,
Yeah, it's 5.
which is way longer than the session should go, but unfortunately that turn undead kind of made things take a lot longer because you had to chase the stupid thing down.
Well, we only
It's
been
like that
streaming-
one goddamn orc that me and Ares chased for like
You could have let him
400
go!
yards.
He
No,
really
he
should
couldn't
have
have.
let him go!
He had like 3 of my arrows in him.
That's why you chased him down. Just to get the arrows back.
Well,
I
we
need
all-
those, prick.
We've only been streaming for 3 hours and 19 minutes. And that's actually shorter than other sessions we've had.
Well, I don't try to go that long. You guys are just slow. But I let you play out everything that you're doing until we get to a good stopping point. I wanted to finish combat.
Yeah.
Well, we keep asking these questions that you have to look up.
Sometimes, because a lot of rules, if they're basic enough,
Yeah.
I assume they're the same as 4th edition until somebody says it's not like that. Then I have to go verify it. I go, okay,
Yeah.
it's not the same as 4th edition.
That did happen a few times when.
Nobody's got it memorized. I would never recommend anybody try to memorize
Yeah,
it.
there's a lot of information. I don't know. I'll blame you if I haven't looked stuff up.
Yeah.
I have many things memorized, actually. It happens that I know the 5th edition version, but I had to look it up because you say something else.
Honestly, I'm surprised you're able to look stuff up so fast. It would take me much longer.
I always have the books ready, so.
I've got the book bookmarked so I can flip quickly to the sections I need.
Yeah, same, sort of. I'm like using paper. So, the problem is that I don't know which piece of paper leads to which page. I should have probably written on it, but I can't. This is like, what the fuck do you call this kind of paper in English? It's not toilet paper. It's a little more stiff than that.
A little more stiff than toilet paper. What, like receipt paper?
Like
No.
paper towels.
Yeah, like paper towels.
Like paper towel. Doesn't ink just bleed through on those?
No.
Yeah, it's designed to absorb.
Well,
Never
it
tried
does
to
if
write
I,
on a
if,
paper
if,
towel.
yeah, if I try to write on it, it will bleed through, yeah. Which is why I don't write on it. But the book won't do anything with it.
Oh, did the new fucking Walking Dead episode come out?
In any event, I started recording our session after my computer crashed. in case, and I want to keep doing that in case anything occurs. It's not likely that I'll end up doing anything with it, but if I do, I'll definitely let you know. But I thought that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I too do the same with my campaign.
That way I can hang on to the tidbits and the fun things that happen.
And definitely are some fun things.
Does anybody have a problem with me doing that? Because I need your consent in case I want to do something with it.
No, I don't have any problem with
Okay. Bobo!
that. And the new Walking Dead episode
go
came
ahead.
out.
Alright. I'm not going to do anything defaming with it. I'm just thinking that I might, like, you know, cut out the boring stuff, put the funny stuff together, and, like, put it on my YouTube channel if I want to. But that sounds like work, so I might do that.
Yeah, it's the same
That
reason
is
I
the-
haven't done it yet with mine.
That's the general problem with things. It actually requires you to do stuff.
Yeah.
What about Alex? Alex,
What?
I recorded this session.
You did.
Yep.
I don't allow it.
Fuck you. Fine, I'll just cut out all the parts with your booming baritone in it and keep everybody else in.
Oh, I'm sorry that I'm so loud.
No, that's not. That was a compliment. Baritone voices are good and easier to edit.
A nice, strong voice.
Yes, you know I'm okay with it.
Just needed to ask in case